Hello, guys. Welcome to Santiago's Creative Journey podcast. We're here today with Katrina Kreile. She was the main actress in my first feature film, Vulgar. She's going to share some tips into how to never stop in your creative journey. She has a lot of really good tools to keep on the perfect mindset so you can achieve your own goals too. So, thank you for joining and enjoy the conversation. How do you know if a project has passion behind it or not? Is it just the script? Is it the people that is involved? Like, how do you measure it?
Well, it's everything. It's of course it's the script. It's the people behind the script. There usually has to be a genius behind the script. That's
Yeah.
what I um, like to see. That
Yeah.
there's something that twists my brain a little bit, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know if I'm a pro at this.
Okay.
I don't know if I can really say what I think about it. You know.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking if I have a for me.
Next question.
Yeah. Next, I'm thinking if there's a um like yeah, because I agree with you. It's a little bit of everything.
How can you like scale? I don't know. You just know. You
You ju-
just read it and you're like, you read a good book and you're like, damn, that was a good book. You read a good script and you're like, that was a good script. I really liked it. You know?
Yeah.
How can I explain it better? I don't know.
Well, people don't know, but you're very smart. So, like, I remember the first time I've told this story with you. You read, and I was like, you were reacting to things that I knew were not typical, and you were like, "Oh, this is cool." I was like, "Oh, she's a smart actor," because
Thank you.
no, yeah, like because normally, I don't know if you make a movie where there's a big explosion, everybody's gonna be in the big explosion, like, "Oh wow," but somebody's gonna catch that. I don't know. There was a little, I don't know, bird flying on the side, and that takes a different kind of person that is looking for more than what is just in front.
Maybe it's because I like to pay attention. I catch some details. I pay attention to a lot of stuff. I'm very aware.
Okay.
You know, unagi.
Unagi. Unagi. Wow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm aware of everything that is happening around me. I'm not ignorant.
Okay.
So I catch on those things and I notice them. I notice a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That struck me at the beginning when I met you that I was like, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting nothing because I didn't know you. Yeah? Like, I'm not saying that. I was like, oh,
Zero,
here
zero
comes the dumb
expectation.
woman. No, that was not what I meant. What I
All
was
the
like,
feminists in the comment section
yeah,
right
like,
now.
no, I meant like, it's like, I remember talking to Adim. Oh, yeah, meet her. So I have no expectations. And because also nobody sent me anything from you before. I think the first time I saw you live was the first time I saw you ever.
Ever.
So it was like a blank page, which I think is cool. I think, well, as I say, I can only see those memories and have a fond feeling, like oh, this was.
I'm
really cool.
glad. I'm glad that you don't hate me.
No.
You're like,
No,
oh,
no, no.
not again.
No.
Not this bitch.
I'm
No.
gonna tell you. I think with in general in Latvia, I think with a lot of people, I come from a different culture, so certain things are a little bit more complicated for me to communicate. But my main thing when I'm working is about the work. So I think you're a very good actor. So
Thanks.
actress, well, I'm saying actor because now everybody says actor, but in reality,
Yeah.
I grew up saying actress. So I feel you're a great actress. And when we worked, I my end judgment is always the work. So it doesn't matter how we got to the result.
Yeah.
What it matters is that we got to the result, and sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, and that's the nature of the creative work. But as long as in the end result, I see something that I'm like, oh wow, and also you are you're a smart, responsible cookie when it comes to work. Yeah, like I'm the opposite. I'm like I never know my lines. I'm always late. You're always on time. You know your lines. You're very organized in that way. That for me, that I'm very chaotic. Chaotic in the sense that when I'm creating, I'd rather have somebody that is very well prepared and then, okay, let's throw out that line, forget about this moment, let's just concentrate because I'm in the,
Yeah.
you know, when you're in the set, it's really when the canvas is ready and now you have to paint. Before we were talking about painting, but in the set,
Yeah.
we are painting. It's better to have somebody that is over prepared, that he brought everything, and then you say, no, we're not going to use the blue. Today it's just red and green, and then you start doing the thing. That is way better. Also, you are very
What is this like?
precise.
What is this podcast? Santiago giving compliments to their guests.
No. It's like for me, what is cool is just to.
No, it's nice. Thank you. It's fine.
No, but
Don't stop.
Don't stop. No, it's like I like to show what are the different types of people, how you work with them, and what is. I think if somebody's gonna hear this conversation, if there's something that I would like them to have is like, what is my reasoning to work a certain way, to pick somebody? What makes a good actress from my perspective? There are different type of actors. There are actors that are very precise. You're very precise. There are others like me that I want a lot of freedom and then just go wild, and in the wild then we cut and throw, but these are different styles. It's not good or bad, but what for me makes the judgment is the end result. I know for a fact, and I have said this 1,000 times, when I saw Vulgar and when I saw Closer also was the same. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I surprised myself with what we could do, what you could do, what the production team could do, what the cinematographers could do. That was very, very impressive for me. And I think what is interesting about our conversations is also somebody that can be sitting on your side. Okay, how did she got to be on the big screen? What is her mindset? What is she? Because I feel when it comes to artistry, the first thing is what you have in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you don't even have the thing in your head, you were saying something that it was super clever because you're aware. You're saying, if I don't stop. So you understand that the mindset is there. Like if you stop, then everything goes to waste.
Of course.
So, and this is where people gets very caught up because a lot of people are just hooked in the result. And if the result is not what they expect because it's never what you expect, then you quit. Yeah, like I've seen a lot of people, or they start doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing because it's not really what they want to do. Like, and for me, what has been cool is that now we have so much tech, and now I can do the movies that I always wanted to do. I think this is beautiful, and that's
congratulations on that.
That's the idea. Thank you very much.
Oh,
That's the
love
idea.
Love that for you.
But yeah, that's why the compliments come. She's very, very good. Go watch the movie.
Thank you. I should come here more often then.
Well, I've told you, if you need some, I'll send you. I'll send you. Every time you need, you know that I make you.
I never believe you anyway. It's like, it's Santiago.
But you don't believe me.
No, I don't believe. Yeah.
I get it. It's a personal thing. Like, I don't take it personally. Listen, I have, right now we're trying to make some like structure with certain questions so that you can help other people navigate what your journey has been from 9-year-old, I want to be in the movies, 24, 5-year-old, I am in the movies.
27.
27 already?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you look so good.
Oh, thank you.
So, okay, so...
I'm going to cancel my Botox appointment.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, please.
I don't have one.
Please do. Do you think are the circumstances that you think have been key in your journey as an artist? Like, what from your background made you who you are? That has...
That's a really good question to even think about. I think it comes from my childhood and from how I think emotional and sensitive and empathetic I am as a person. I think I'm very intuitive. I think I have been that way since I was a kid. So I think the biggest part is my ability to show my emotions and not hide from them. My vulnerability, it's something that other people can't show, something that other people are afraid of. And I am very okay with sharing my feelings, and I don't feel guilty about my feelings, and I just accept them. And I know how to navigate it and how to use it in practice, how to use it in my work, for example, and how to transform those feelings and emotions into characters, into roles that I have played in theater, in cinema. I think I have taken a lot of experiences from my real life and transformed them or transmuted them into characters that I had to play. So I'm not like, oh, why did that happen to me? Oh my God, I wish it didn't happen. I'm like, okay, that happened, and now I understand this character better because of it. So I think the emotional intelligence is very important, and the vulnerability, because if you are afraid to show your emotions, you can't really act. It's impossible. So at first I was very ashamed, and I was ashamed of being emotional as a child. But I have my reasons why I was emotional. It was due to a medical thing. I was born with a trauma, like birth trauma. So that changed a lot of things in my neurology. So basically that affected my brain and my nervous system. So I was more sensitive, and I was more fragile than other people are. And at first I was pretty sure that was a weakness, to be fragile and be sensitive and emotional. And people didn't accept. I was misunderstood.
Okay.
So I learned how to navigate it and how to transform it into art, not be afraid of it or being ashamed of it.
How did you learn? What, it was like a conscious decision, or how that happened?
With time, I started experiencing a lot of different roles that reminded me of something that I have experienced in my life, or I started writing. When I was a kid, I started writing poems and everything. I wanted to transform pain and emotions and happy emotions or sad emotions into something. How to let go of that emotion, not just writing in a diary, but I wanted to do something with it. If it's painting, if it's writing or singing or whatever it is, I somehow started working with that instead of hiding from it, I guess. And it didn't happen overnight, but of course I had to go through a lot of things, and I don't know when I realized that I can actually use my the things that I used to see as flaws that I can use in art. So it didn't happen overnight. It happened over a lot of time of negative coping mechanisms, let's just say that. So I don't know. It's interesting. I will definitely think about it more now. How did I come to this consciousness, I guess? But I think it happens through a lot of difficult situations, and a lot of trauma, and a lot of processing and self-awareness.
So you would say that you use something that you were able to transmutate that somehow. That would be because what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's like you at some moment through the work, I'm guessing, like seeing other roles, and because I'm guessing that's what you're saying, but I'm trying to really understand something that ended up being a flaw in real life,
or trauma.
Ends up being like kind of like a superpower in acting.
It does. Okay. To say in short,
yes,
it feels like a superpower.
Yeah.
What once felt like, oh my God, this is a curse.
Yeah.
Now it is a superpower because, yeah, I can, damn, I can, yeah, I can get into character um, so easily, effortlessly,
Yeah.
because I understand it deeply.
That's very good because I'm thinking about some emotional people that I know, well, emotionally, for lack of a better word, and yeah, that acting could be a solution for their just to heal themselves, not even
Yeah,
as a career.
it
Yeah.
is healing, but also that is so interesting. Actually, I was really, really emotional when I was a child because I didn't know how to process my emotions. And I was told that it's bad to have so many big emotions and to be this, much, as other people say. And now with time, I'm so, I'm so peaceful now. I'm not that emotional. I cry when I want to cry. I'm vulnerable. I'm not afraid to show my emotions, but I'm not like all over the place, and um, I'm very calm and peaceful, and I don't get triggered or angry easily. It has to be like a very, very
Well,
annoying
yeah, no, we all have that.
situation.
Let's be real.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But yeah, it came with time when I realized that this is not very beneficial for me, and now I somehow work through them better as a
Good.
person. Yeah.
I like that. I like seeing. I'm even thinking I'm a little bit on the hazing in the clouds because I'm thinking, okay, what things within myself that I have seen maybe when I was growing up that I've seen as a problem could be part of my superpower. Yeah.
Maybe there is something else that you haven't paid attention to.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. Yes, smart cookie. I said it before. So, talking about you.
Talking about myself.
Uh, okay, so I know for a fact that for a lot of people are gonna be actors and actresses, and I think actresses face different challenges. So I would even be specific to them. Uh, it not even actresses. I would even put women in general as a like you could be an advocate for that. Like you're a person, as you said it. At 9, I had a dream, and at 27, 6, their dream, you saw something, for lack of a better word, manifested something that
Yeah.
you all your life you had in your as a goal, as a dream, as something. What do you think? What could you give as an advice as somebody that has a clear goal and wants to go get it, for lack of a better frame?
First of all, you can't give up on every difficult obstacle. I have had so many options to give up. I almost did a lot of times. I was like, fuck this shit. I can't do this anymore. But somehow it just pulls me back and I can't escape from it. Yeah, so it's just consistency and believing in yourself. If you can't surround yourself with people who believe in you, that is the thing that has probably changed my life.
Mm.
Once I was around people who believed in me, everything changed because it wasn't like that before. Before I was 20, 21, I think I had a lot of people telling me I can't, and not believing in me and criticizing me. So yeah, I think that is a big breakthrough.
Okay.
So if you are not the person who believes in themselves and they're doubting themselves, like for example I am usually, you need that person or whatever, just someone in your life who believes in you more than you believe in yourself. That is just like it's healing.
Yeah.
It heals you, and you start believing in yourself more when you have that person, of course. Like that's what helped me.
Yeah, and it amplifies you in a way, yeah, because it will, how to say, make you go through things that at least in my case, that you didn't even think yourself you would be able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like that is something 1000% that the team, like who you surround yourself, is very very important, and you need people that that you. And to be fair, I think one of the hard parts is that that's something that I have struggled with. That the people that can help you at the beginning cannot help you in the middle and won't help you at the end. Like
Yeah.
because they're different roads. So I think in my journey that has been very very hard. That has made my journey slower, I think, because I fall in love with the people that I work, but not fall in love like I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry
Yeah.
Gabo. Yeah. So,
Well, I wouldn't be
so,
surprised.
yeah, we know. But I mean, in the way that you start understanding that you have a connection and you can create. You feel comfortable. You potentiate each of. Um, and that happened to me also with you. Like when I know I can write my story and I know somebody can go and deliver it, I just sit and write my story. When I don't know if somebody can do it, I'm like, it used to be that it was like, oh, but maybe this story or maybe I would second guess myself. Yeah, more. And when you
Yeah.
have somebody, you feel like, okay, now I have the support that I need to stop making excuses, tell your story, however bad or good it is, and just be honest and lay yourself there. Yeah. So the team is important on that. The problem is that depending on when you are, the team also ends up changing because not everybody has the same story, the same path, and that has been a problem for me because I used to work with a lot of friends that I met in acting school. I don't work with any of them and anymore, and it was a heartbreak every time, like letting go
Of people, yeah, accepting that sometimes they come and go.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, just it's weird. It's
Super
so
weird.
weird.
Super weird.
Like how, like for example, 1 or 2 years ago or 10 years ago, there was this person who you could not imagine not being in your life, and
Yeah.
now they're not, and you're like, I have moved on.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's super crazy.
That's
crazy.
strange. Stranger Things.
Yeah. Stranger Things.
Are you excited about the new season? Have you seen Stranger Things? You haven't seen?
I loved the first season.
Oh.
I never got into the second one, so I quit it. But people are
Shame
so
on you.
hyped about the fifth that I'm like, maybe
yeah.
I should go and watch the second, the third, and the fourth.
Oh my god, they're gonna watch the finale. I'm sorry about this.
No, good.
Topic change, but I was so excited that they announced that the finale is gonna be shown in theaters. But I don't know if in Latvia too. But I think that is amazing because
That's cool.
that is like that TV show is absolute cinema, and you have to watch it on the big screen.
Okay.
And everyone's been watching it home.
Yeah.
Because it's a
It's a TV show,
it's a Netflix show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to watch it on the big screen. Oh my god, the Demogorgons.
Okay. Oh, maybe. I will say this: Tarantino is releasing the Kill Bill: The Bloody Affair. That is just a one cut of the whole movie together.
Yeah.
And apparently it will be in Latvia. Somebody told me that it was a secret, but apparently they're gonna bring it here. And if it's true, I can't wait to see it. That I'm hyped.
Whoa,
I'm equally hyped to go and see in the cinema. Yeah.
How long is it gonna be?
I think it's somewhere like around 3 hours, something.
Okay.
The cut, like that's what I have, because it's an old story. That's how he presented it at Cannes. It was something like in the year, I don't know, 99 or 2000, and then the story, and I could be botching the story because I don't remember good. There was something like Harvey Weinstein, which was the executive producer of the movie from Miramax. He saw the movie and he said, no, it's too long, cut it, take some things out, make 2 movies, and that's how it happened.
exciting. That's
So,
exciting.
Yeah. And Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies of him. So yeah. Okay, so let's you were talking about I'm gonna do another moving into another topic.
Yes.
You were talking about the support, and yes, you got engaged. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So I have met your wonderful companion a couple of times. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
And
The best.
the best. Yeah. So how did that surprise you? And a little bit, we gotta do a little gossiping here.
This is what you know,
Yes.
when people say let's gossip,
Yeah.
this is like talking about movies and everything.
Yes.
Like, this is the gossip that I love. But basically, it was on my birthday this year, and I had the spidey sense
Okay.
a long time.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to ruin the surprise, so
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
it's
okay,
not gonna
okay,
happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Don't get too excited.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cute, and it was at sunset in Jurmala, and yeah, he was walking around with rose petals in his pockets
Okay.
all evening,
Okay.
waiting for a perfect moment. And I remember he was like, "Let's go watch the sunset by the sea," and I'm like, okay. Interesting.
Interesting
And
choice. Why today?
Interesting.
Yes.
We do that every day.
Exactly.
Interesting. And it was very crowded, actually, because it was, you know, the season, summer. Someone was building a stage for a concert or something.
wow.
So it was really crowded and noisy and not romantic at all.
Okay.
And I remember just like looking at the sea, walking around. Everything's very nice. And he's like, "You know what? Let's go back. This place is not romantic enough." And I'm like, "Dude, okay." So that was, yeah, I knew it then, and I was like, "Come on, is this really gonna happen?" But I was actually I was surprised by my reaction to the engagement.
Okay.
I went into another dimension.
Okay.
Like I don't know, I can't explain. It was so weird because I didn't understand what was going on. I was just
So
like,
you knew it in the head, but like somehow.
my heart was racing, of course, and he was like, look at the sunset." And while I was looking at it, he went down on one knee, and suddenly I see him pulling out the ring, and I'm like, I was in a robe, in a hotel robe, you know. It was just like, I was saying, I'm gonna go into shower. So basically, it was not expected at that moment.
Okay.
So I was very surprised, even though deep down I knew there were so many hints that day and days before.
Yeah.
So but I was so shocked at the moment. I forgot who I am, what my name is. I didn't hear what he was saying. Like I just saw the picture and everything was blurry. I'm saying everything was blurry. And I was like, what is going on? I didn't drink that much, you know. I just had 2 glasses of champagne. I was not drunk at that moment. But at that time, I felt like, oh my God, this is unreal. That felt surreal.
Okay.
So if girls think that they know how they're going to react, probably they can't really predict how they're going to feel. Because it's shocking either way, you know. It's like, but like good shocking. But it's like, oh my God, what is happening? This is, yeah. But very, very, very amazing and beautiful.
No, I when I hear you, I remember moments that you're like, I was prepared psychologically.
Yeah.
But once you're going through the thing, like you understand that there's something else happening that you didn't know you were going to react this way, and you're like surprised by your own reaction. That you're like, oh. Like for example, the day of the premiere, I was very nervous, and I was like, why am I so nervous? Yeah, like it doesn't. I know there's gonna be a premiere. Yeah, it's exciting. But I'm not expecting that I'm gonna win an award or you know. It's like psychologically, I understood while it was happening, and of course it's a different scale. But you really understand that. In my case, I felt I care a little bit. I care more about this than I thought. Because I thought I was in control, and here I am melting away.
Yeah.
Kind of what happened to me.
And also because, I don't know, maybe because it was so anticipated, because I can't wait to marry him.
Okay.
And we love each other so much that the love it's just, oh my God, it's huge, you know? That's what she said. But like, the love it's like a whole other planet. Okay. And so I was excited about the fact. And when it happens, it's like, oh my God, this is happening.
Okay.
This is happening. Oh my God. That's crazy. It's just crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. You heard it here. I don't know at first, but you
And
heard
the
it.
next morning, I was like, "What the like? Oh my god, oh my god, I
Okay.
got engaged yet? Like, dude, it's trippy. It's a trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you feel like a grown up? Like, oh, I'm a grown up
It felt,
finally.
yeah, it felt like, oh, I'm a fiance.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to start planning a wedding. Oh my god, yeah,
Well, that's scary.
that is scary.
You're planning
We're
already?
pausing. We started planning.
Okay.
Now we took a pause from
Okay.
planning.
Because it's a lot of work, I can imagine.
Yeah, we actually don't have time for that right now to plan it. Probably we need an organizer, but yeah, it's just it's a lot right now.
Okay.
A lot of things are happening right now in our both individual lives and our both lives, so we can't manage to do that yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we will start soon, but no,
Okay.
right now it's too stressful.
Well, too stressful. Well, and these times for people that are not in Latvia, trust me, November is not the time to be doing
Anything.
Anything. It's just time to survive. Like that's
Yeah,
November,
survival mode on.
On exactly. Another question. That Emil's is doing. I'm just gonna do a shout out because he prepared like a very
Shout out to Emil's.
because I was like, oh, I want to have a very interesting conversation. So he did a deep dive on you, and he's not here because he's traveling. But I felt like the questions, he did so much research that I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like
Was
he
that
excited.
ChatGPT?
No. He.
Oh my god,
No,
that's so fun.
Most
Yeah.
probably to put it pretty. Yeah, like that to organize the
script.
questions.
Yeah.
Good. But he's a committed guy to the cause. So,
Okay,
So yeah.
I'm very intrigued.
He had to say something that I agree. That one question that I wanted to ask you a little bit on the side
Yes.
is do you feel that the beauty aspect and the looks aspect, is it harder to navigate because you're an actress? How is your relationship between the art part and the looks part?
I already told you, man. It's really painful.
Okay.
So I never look at myself in playback.
Okay.
I don't like doing that because it once I see myself, I'm not focused on my performance. If it's in between takes, for example, maybe I can look at it after, but I like to stay focused on my work and not think about how I look. And then when the damage is done, and when the movie is out or the TV series, there's nothing I can change anymore. So I have to just accept it. And it's painful because you can't change yourself. You can't change the way that you look. Only with money, of course. But
don't do it, please. Don't spend don't waste that money. You're fine. You're not fine. You're perfect. And I know a million
commercial
people
break.
will agree here. Yeah. Okay.
No. Anyway, it's a very difficult relationship, but I can say that I had progress since the movie that we made, Vulgar. Before that, it was so much worse.
Okay.
And since Vulgar, I have accepted myself more in a way.
Okay.
But I have to say, it's weird watching myself 3 years ago on the screen. We made it in 2000, almost, two and a half.
Yeah.
So
no, not half,
two.
two. Because we made it 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 and 2 months.
So 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I have to watch myself pre glow up era, you know? So imagine you you get the role of your dreams, for example, and you're like, fuck, I'm not in shape yet, but I don't have time. I have to start shooting in a week. And you're like, oh, okay, whatever. I love myself the way I am. And then you have to look at yourself some time later when you have improved your relationship with yourself at first and how you look, how you take care of yourself. You're healthier than you were when you shot the movie. And you're like in the cinema and you're like, I don't feel like that's me, you know?
Okay.
So it's weird to accept that. Yeah, that I'm not gonna accept it for a very long time.
Do you think the industry is kind of very focused on that, and that's
not only the industry, but like the whole media and everything. Nowadays, everything is about, you know, the beauty standards and everything. So I'm trying to go the opposite way. And yeah, when I see a beauty trend, I try to do the opposite as much as I can, because I'm like, no, I don't want to go into that hole.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's difficult to be a woman in this industry for sure. Yeah.
Well, what is crazy is I think you're so beautiful. Jesus Christ, that
You
is
are
crazy.
hilarious.
Crazy. I'm like, nobody has hope. It's like, because that only tells me how complicated it is for women. Like this, because for me, and I know there's 1,000 guys, not 1,000, 1 billion guys that are gonna agree. You are gorgeous. Second, I feel when you were doing Vulgar, and I know this will happen to you like in 10 years, because at least that happened to me, certain things with, like, I think in 10 years batches, you're so ready so far that you start seeing yourself as, that was a different person.
Yeah.
Like, it's very separated. I feel in Vulgar, you're gorgeous. Like, and I'm like pretty glow up there. It's like, and I agree that you look better now. That's not a saying that you're not better right now. But it's like, I know that anybody would say like, well, I'll take the 2-year-old uglier version of yourself. Everybody will jump onto that.
That is, yeah, sweet.
But it just talks about the complication that it is to be in an industry like this for women.
Yeah, because, oh, dude, let's get deep into this stuff. So I have had a difficult relationship with myself for a very long time. And once I started loving myself more, being kinder to myself, and then boom, I'm on the big screen. And it's like the first test. So you really love yourself? Are you sure you're over your insecurities? Because I have to look at my face on a huge screen. It's no. I don't like that. Don't like that. No, I was like,
yeah, no, I get you.
I went to McDonald's instead.
Yes.
Because I can't look at myself. It's weird, and I don't like to. That's a very difficult feeling to have, you know. I wish I was a person who didn't care, and who was confident, more confident. So yeah, I think it's it's a whole thing, because probably there are very many people who feel the same way, that they're like, oh, I want to be an actor, but I don't look the way I have to. And honestly, there are some casting managers and some casting people who are like, yeah, you didn't get the project because you don't have Hollywood smile, or yeah, you're not. No, not for me. But probably they have said that.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
But I have heard that they're very beauty based. You know, like, no, you just look at someone and you're not thinking about their performance. You're thinking about how they look on the screen and what they look like, and that puts a huge pressure on you as an artist. I just want to think about the process. I just want to think about the things that I have to do, and I don't want to think about how I look and if I match the beauty standards, because we are used to seeing perfect people on screen. Mm-hmm. You know, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Yeah. Like, I was born watching them. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, my childhood favorite movie, and I'm like, they're the prototype of a human being. I don't look like that, so I can't be on a screen, you know, because I don't match that level.
Okay.
And there are so many beautiful people in the world, like, oh my God. And you're always comparing them to yourself. So in this industry, it's like I chose the wrong industry to go through this healing process.
Okay.
Because it's very painful. It's like,
yeah.
I would rather,
It's crazy.
Therapy would have been less painful probably than.
If you would only be doing, well, in theater it has to be.
No,
was
actually,
it as bad in theater? Or
no,
was
in theater. Actually, I was thinking about it. Maybe I should switch back to theater, because, you know, they don't see you that close. so yeah, it's I feel more comfortable on the stage actually.
Yeah, I love the stage.
I love it too. It's so magical.
Yeah, but I loved. I really had a lot of fun doing scenes with Gabo in this new movie. And I went the opposite. I was like, yeah, I'm fat, so I'm gonna wear the tightest shirt I can wear so that I look fatter. If I'm gonna be the fat guy, I'll lean into it.
I have a question. Does
Yeah.
the camera add 10 pounds?
Like 20. Like, it depends
I
on the
know!
camera.
I know!
Yeah.
How
It
many
is.
cameras were on me?
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah, like 10.
No, typical.
I
No, but
hate it. Why?
I don't know, but I think my main problem when it comes to looks is not as much as the weight, which is a problem because I get that too, that feeling. But it's the profile. I cannot look at myself on a profile. It's the weirdest thing in the
Ew.
universe. You're like, what? Who's this guy?
Ew.
Yeah. So,
It was a very humbling experience to look at myself on the screen. It was really humbling.
And
honestly.
I
was
think
like,
you look so
okay.
hot on that movie. It's ridiculous. It's
No,
funny.
it's just-
No, I get. And for me, what is interesting is that you are, and I think this is great on your side. You are very aware that this is your process. That is what you're going through. Yeah, like that is that you.
I'm too aware.
You're too, but
Probably.
you're also aware that other people feel it a different way too, and I think that's the first step on the healing. I know, for example, I know that one thing that I tell myself is like, listen, if people are looking at how we all look, the story is just not good enough. It has nothing to do with the looks. Yeah. Like in general, when I, as an audience, start picking up movies apart, is because I'm not engaged in the story for whatever reason. Sometimes the story is not good enough. Sometimes I'm just tired, and you are not able to get into it. Sometimes you don't like the characters. Recently, I got out of a movie because I just didn't like the main character, and everybody told me that the movie is amazing. I'm not gonna say which it is because I don't want to be trashing other people.
You can gossip later.
Later, I'll tell you. But I was like, who would, on their right mind, think I want to see this guy for 2 hours? I don't care about this guy. Nobody's gonna care about this guy.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, don't say anything. So I was in that kind of in that kind of space. But yeah, how you look is something. Right now, to be honest, I at some moment I stopped caring. I don't even have a tip. I think I just
okay, thank you.
yeah, I was like, bro, do it enough until you're like, fuck it. Like that's
what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
It's like with every experience I care less. So
good.
So yeah, I'm just collecting all the experiences so I don't give
And
a rat's ass.
It's good because it gives you freedom to then go and create.
I know. Oh, I crave that freedom, yeah. But I have been in those moments, where I'm like, oh, this is what freedom feels like to not care. Oh, I love this. This is so liberating.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen often, it just... Yeah.
Good. You're going through your process. I want to make a little break just to show Katrina here. We did a trailer. It's kind of like a teaser trailer for a TV show, a children's TV show.
Yeah.
So I want to show it to Katrina, so you can see it. Let's see how's that looking.
Oh, that was so fun.
It was fun, and I love what you did. You're gonna see it here. So wait up. Let me just
it's my specialty to work in children's projects because I've been doing that in theater for a very long time.
You were doing something like of The Wizard of Oz or something.
That is the latest one.
Okay.
But I've been doing every possible fairy tale and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Hit play. See it there.
Do you want to watch it with me?
No. I want to watch it. I'm gonna be watching at your face. I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Jā, kur? Tārpi? Reku viens ir! Reku vēl viens! Es drīkstu viņiem pieskarties? Nē, labi, labāk nevajag. Čau!
Tina!
Ejam! Čau! Es esmu Zina, un es gribētu iepazīt pasauli, bet man ir nedaudz bail, tāpēc man ir draudzenes. Anisa! Čau! Jā, es esmu Anisa, un es zinu visu, ko nezina Zina. Zina! Nāciet, Zina! Ej! Maija! Nāc!
Čau! Mani sauc Maija, un man vienmēr kabatās ir kāds augumiņš.
Jā, labi. Čau, meitiņā! Čau, vēliņ! Čau!
Skaties, ko es atradu? Tas būs tev un tev.
Jā, čau!
Tā, es varu viņus pabarot, man ir daudz kunčas. Skaties, kādas kunčas.
Tā, es tad drīkstu ēst.
Nu, mēs varam pamēģināt.
Nu, labi. Tā,
Ņem, 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 ņem. 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 Tik garšīgi. Padējām, jā, tā. Uz vienu pusīti un uz otru pusīti, jā? Aiziet. 1, 2, 1, 2. La, 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 la. Un naktnieciņš.
Jā, mēs varētu pagulēt.
Labi,
Pagulēsim.
ejam gulēt.
Ejam gulēt.
Viss.
Paldies! Skaties, Zina, nezina kopā ar mums. Tā!
Nebaidies, es vienmēr būšu tev blakus. Zelta sapņus.
Absolute cinema.
That's what we want to do. So I'm so happy that you're there. And
Yeah, I'm happy to be included.
yep. No, I loved the characters, and you know we had another character for that day, but I wasn't very happy with the outfit, so I didn't record anything. But I have written already like 25 episodes, and they're little lessons for children that I love it. So I can't wait to do this. So we'll see if we're gonna have the support of a big channel or if we're gonna do it on our own. But we're committed to doing it because you
Yeah.
know we're working with children, so we really want to do these things. And yeah,
But you know the irony that I even do children shows or 18 plus, so there's no in
nothing
between.
in the middle.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's so
that's the way to go.
funny. That is
You-
so funny.
You how's it called? You go hard or you go home, like one of the
Yes.
two. I got so nervous showing you both things. I was like here like this. I realized this is a little bit of what you were saying about when your emotions talk, you understand how much you care about what you're doing.
Can't wait to see it. I'm gonna cry.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
No, me. Oof. But
Oh my god,
yes.
dude, it's
Yes.
gonna be amazing. I like it more than Vulgar. Sorry.
well, but you know, it's like we get better with time, but we'll do more stuff in the future. So I know we'll get
No,
to
it's
do
like,
other
because
stuff.
you know, the difficult subjects or the sad scenarios sometimes I enjoy more than romantic comedies.
Yeah.
I love
Wow.
that, that there's some psychology under, and
Yeah,
if a movie can make me cry, I will love it. Yeah.
Yes. For me, it was clear I had, it's a movie about grief. And from the I had that subject the whole year in my head. And I got the opportunity, and I was talking with Gao, and I told him, like, listen, I had written already 2 other movies, and I really wanted to make something. And but they're all kind of in the same universe. Like I was going through something that I couldn't understand, but at some moment it hit me. Oh, this is what's happening to me. This is the main point that I want to communicate. And then we started working, and then I had a very specific vision. So cinematography wise, I knew what I wanted to do. I know how I wanted to light it. I know which lenses I wanted to use, all these things. And then I went and found a couple of people that I really like what they do. And then we went and shot like insane people for 14 days. And when you say about Vulgar, of course, you know, all the movies like are like your children. Of course, your first children, you know, you didn't know how to be a parent, so you have a complicated relationship with it. But because I feel the same, but I do know that Vulgar has basically changed my life. So even though, of course, you know, I have to be very careful of not shiny object syndrome of like, oh, new movie, new me. Because one thing that you were saying, oh, I'm seeing myself 2 years ago. That was the other thing that happened to me when I was seeing Vulgar, for example, this year when we were in Lithuania. It's like, bro, I know how to make better scenes because I've learned. This was 2 years ago. I'm not this guy. I'm a different guy. This is the same thing.
I promise I'm better.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I swear to God. But at some moment, you know, I shot this one so fast and so with my hands tied that at some moment I'm like, but am I gonna be? Well, we'll see. So we're on that journey, but yeah, what I'm enjoying is that they're personal stories. Like that's me writing music, literally. It's like that's me writing music, and then I told God, "Well, you play this guy." Then I told Alina, "You play this guy. This girl is a guy in real life, and I'll play the other guy." And it was like this, and I'm very happy with what we did. I loved working with. I wanted to work with Alina, and I hope she's gonna come to this podcast. Because remember when we did the casting for Vulgar, she was so good in that casting that I was like, I like her. I want to work with her.
Project. Yes.
And that's how I ended up calling her, and she was very in there. She was very open also because, you know, me and my nudity and my stuff, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. And it was interesting because I had never worked with her. Like, because when we worked, because we had done the short film, when we got into the movie, I kind of knew how to work with you. Not that I had uber experience, but one shoot is you just kind of have like an idea. But with her, it was first day. I was like first day, first kiss.
But she's a pro.
No, she's a pro for sure. That undeniably, it's more from my side that, you know, like. The people that I know how things work on my country. So when I start working here, I'm like, okay, I gotta understand how they are doing stuff, so that when I come in, it's not so much of that, you know, there's always, are we gonna understand each other? Are we gonna talk? But she was like a joy to work with. So yeah, that's the story. So we'll start editing on Monday, and then you'll see on social media if I'm like this. Or if I'm like, yeah, and I still can't shake the idea, because we shot also very, very fast, that I don't know if I had all the footage, that if I'm missing a scene, you know, all the fears that we have when we're making movies. It's always the same.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I wanted to see your reaction, because I wanted to share the things. Another thing, I was going to ask you something, that one of the questions that Emil sent is like, it was one. You're okay. I remember what was my. I know, or I imagine that you're a person that you have like your routines, your go-tos. Like, do you have like processes? Because morning routine, or healing routine, or working out routine, or things that you feel that are very. Are you very structured? What are those type of things that you do?
Actually, I am a person who doesn't like to stick to a routine all the time, like the same routine. I like to change it up sometimes, because I will get bored of the routine. For example, the skincare routine, I sometimes add something or just improve some ingredients, whatever it is. Or when I work out, I never do the same workout every day. But what I do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. This just happened to me. Okay. So when I go to the gym,
Okay.
first I do yoga.
Okay.
So I stretch my body and I do some poses that are beneficial for my back. So I have a yoga routine that I never change. But then I do cardio, and sometimes I will do 30 minutes, sometimes I will do 50, sometimes I will do an hour and 20 minutes of cardio. I just go with feelings, like how I feel, how much energy I have, and I never have the same routine when I have some exercises, you know. Sometimes I change something. I don't have like Monday, leg day, Tuesday, biceps, you know.
Okay.
It's not like that. I'm like,
I feel like
I
doing
feel
this.
like doing this right now. Or sometimes I add it to my based on my cycle. It's very important to cycle sync. Sometimes I do workouts that are based on which cycle I'm in.
Okay.
So
do you go
yeah.
every day to the gym?
I used to go 6 times a week. Now I do let's see how much time I will have, but it's mostly for
Okay. Oh, that's a
sometimes
lot.
3. But yeah, I used to go almost every day.
Okay.
If I didn't go, I was sad.
Oh, really? First thing in the morning or in the night? Or?
Depends on my mood. Sometimes I would go in the morning, right on. Sometimes I would go in midday, and then I have also I go to spa, I go to sauna, and I go swimming. So basically, I have this whole gym workout spa routine.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah, you didn't know?
That you're so active, no?
Yes, I am. I just don't show it all the time on social media. I just show it sometimes. But basically, I like to do things in silence sometimes. And yeah, I have this routine that I love. It makes me so happy. And I think I have become a happier person since I started working out almost every day.
Okay.
And it's improved my mental health because, yeah, I have struggled with a lot of things. And since I exercise daily and take care of myself, and since I'm in my wellness era, yeah, I'm a better person, I think.
When we were doing Vulgar, you were also working out every day?
No,
You started after?
not right after. I actually started, I have been working out since I was, 14, 16, I don't remember. But like, I started running, then I started doing some exercises. I had some phases. One time I had a boxing phase, I still love boxing, but I haven't gotten into that lately. So yeah, I had some phases, but I'm not very athletic, but I loved running. I was running 10 kilometers and
Every day? No.
no,
Once
like
a week?
3 times a week maybe. But yeah, so when we were doing Vulgar, I was actually not in a very good shape because I had
So
a back injury.
You're in better shape right now?
I am.
Jesus Christ.
I am. So I had a back injury, so I couldn't work out as hard as I used to. And then I realized, so I have to strengthen my back muscles so I can get back. And it actually took me a lot of time, like 2 years maybe, to get back in shape because, yeah, it's just, I don't have the genes to be skinny all the time. I can't eat anything that I want. I have to work out and, compensate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it took me a while to get into a good shape and to get into a consistent routine. And yeah, this year has been the year that I have done that the most.
And the main thing you're doing for strengthening is yoga?
No, for strengthening, it's weights and Pilates.
Oh. Like with the machine, like?
Mat Pilates.
Okay,
I haven't
okay.
tried reformer Pilates, but I would love to.
Okay.
Let's go to a reformer Pilates class. I would love to see you get tortured there.
1,000,000,000% you're going to see me cry. I know.
Yes!
Because I've been...
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I started working out like, I think 20 days ago or something. Like my trainer, I have a trainer right now that is a friend of mine that is older than me.
Yeah.
And I listen to him because normally I had trainers that were younger than me. And you're like, bro, at 20, I was ripped. So don't tell me that I have to do that because now it's a problem. At 20, it's easy to be in shape. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
But my friend is like, don't be a bitch. Just go every day to a gym. I'm like, every day? Yes, every day. So he has been kind of guiding me, and I've realized that all the problems that that I talk about people with the arts that they just quit, I have the same just with working out. Like I stopped working out, and it has been very, very hard to have the consistency. And I think one of the problems also is that I don't stretch enough. And I started right now that I started this routine, and now I have more energy, because one of the things that was happening is I would go do weights and then be like, without able to move. So of course I'm not gonna be
stupid.
the next day. Yeah. So now I understand I have to move a little bit. But they open in Galleria Riga. My fitness has a new free promotion. Thank you. They have a new fusion Pilates with the machines and the things.
We should go.
We should. But I see them and I'm like, this is gonna
I'm not very good with balance, so it would kill me too.
No, but you see, I don't know if it will kill you, but the women that are there, because it's mostly women, they're all like, I'm like, if they are like this,
they're training for a war or something,
but I'm gonna
or apocalypse.
They're gonna have to pick me up. So, but I'm in a mission to work out. I had made a commitment to work out.
How's it going?
Well, I quit 2 times, but
that's the process. That is the process.
So I did first day, I did 9, took a break, then 1, 2, took a break, and now I'm in my 6th day. So today, if I work out, it's gonna be my 7th day. So, and I will work out because I know I'm gonna feel like, I want to go work out.
Yeah, but also like working out every day probably isn't as smart. I wanted to work out every day. I remember I have been working out for like 8 days in a row, but I was like, dude, I need to like recharge. I need to rest for a bit. I need to just go for a walk one day. I don't have to go so hard on myself. So I think it's important to actually probably I shouldn't say this to you, but take some little bit of breaks, but consistently.
That's what I tell my trainer. That's what I tell myself. And he's like, for you right now, no, just go. But because he's telling me what you're saying. Exactly. At least walk. Do something, but go there. Of course, once you're there, you're like, wow, at least I can stretch a little bit. I can do some ab work, like something simple. I don't have to kill myself. His point is just go all the time. Like build a habit. Cardio and stretching, and he says that I should do weights all the time. He does weights all the time. He's jacked, but not big, like ripped. To like the eye is ripped. It has muscles in his eyes. Like it's crazy. And but I'm when we were shooting Endless Heartbreak, the location was in the 5th floor or 6th floor, something like that. And one day I'm putting some things up, and when I got to the location, it was funny because we had this little I think I told you this little game between Gabo and I, who was going to outact the other person. And he, in one moment, I run like a couple of stairs and I get in and I'm like, but I was literally having like a heart attack, not a heart attack, but like it really affected me. And he tells me, oh my God, if you wanna be an overactor, I mean, you're like, and I realized I'm in so bad shape that he thinks I'm doing this on purpose.
Oh my God.
I felt so bad. I know he wanted to point out how he didn't mean it in a way of my weight or my health. He meant it in a way about the acting. But the problem was that I was literally like, and I went like 5 flights of stairs. It wasn't that I went all the way down. Yeah. But I was just too out of shape. We killed all the cameras. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, first time I killed 2 cameras without guest.
Oh.
Yes. There's always a first time.
Always a first.
Wow, I had no idea. No, really, that you were working out like that.
Yeah, it's like my religion, basically.
Okay, I felt like, and she doesn't do anything, and she's always in good shape. Here, you're like 5 with one arm, like 3.
Yeah, dude. I wish it was like that.
No, I'm the same.
But actually, I enjoyed the process of working out. It makes me feel good every time. Yeah. Every time I go to the gym and every time I work out, I feel so much better.
Yeah, No, and mentally for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the hormones or whatever you release or we release when we're working out, but clearly you go to a gym and you feel better.
Yeah.
It's really well, of course, unless you break something and whatever, and then chill. But
It's actually it's necessary to work out,
yeah,
to
yeah.
exercise.
My grandma used to do yoga till she couldn't no
90.
more. 90, yeah,
Really?
she was still. Well, I think she stopped at 86 or 87,
Wow.
maybe 88. Yeah, but because she had like an injury in the hip, so she couldn't do it anymore. That's why she stopped. But yeah, she was
That's
super
crazy.
into yoga, super. And sometimes I'm like, I need something about flexibility because I'm strong. I'm strong. But the flexibility part is like,
Yeah.
like touching your toes is, no, it's not happening. So yeah, okay, let's
Wrap it up.
wrap it up. Listen, we are doing a game. We're gonna start a game that we're gonna do moving forward. So
Cool.
first of all, you need to leave a question for the next guest.
Oh.
What can you ask them?
Oh, wait. 2 hours later. Wait, I need to. Okay. If you could play your dream character in a movie or in a book, who would you play? Like, it has to be existing already. So choose a character you would love to play in a movie or it's a book, whatever.
I love
Yeah.
it. Do you have an answer for that question for yourself?
Something femme fatale,
Okay.
not anything specific. Can't think of
Okay.
anything right now.
Okay.
Oh no, I know. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I would play.
Mister. No,
I would play the Mr.
because it's 2025, so we do
Yes.
things like this. I thought you were going to say something because if I am not mistaken, you were kind of like a vampire movie.
Oh yeah, no, Twilight, no, but Vampire Diaries. Have you seen any?
No, but
No.
I remember
Oh,
hearing it from you.
yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Okay. So like a supernatural vampire or
Maybe.
something like that. Oh, that's cool.
Or in Stranger Things, I would love to play a Demogorgon, for
Wow.
example.
Okay. That's
Vecna.
that's a hard casting to get with how you look, but okay, I'll support you.
Yeah, something extraordinary, something that is beyond.
Like supernatural, you mean?
Maybe, yeah, something cool. Not. I don't want to play a
Wife?
Angelica. I want to play a supernatural being, maybe someone who has powers, maybe a witch, maybe maybe a serial killer.
I can see it.
Dude, American Psycho, but like
The women
female version. Dude, that's the dream.
Yeah.
That is the dream.
It would be more like the Latvian Psycho, but
Yeah. Can we make one?
I'm pretty sure yes. Somebody needs to write it, but
I can
yes.
I can write it. Can you
should.
direct it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If it's a character that wild, that crazy, for sure.
Oh my God.
Killing people.
I will send you the script tomorrow.
Please don't. It needs to be good. Don't go like she killed him. That's at the end. No, no. I like that idea. It's a cool idea. I think you're saying right now that you wanted to write. Do it. That's one of the things that I enjoy the most because I feel that I'm starting to understand the characters that I want to create. Yeah, that I'm starting to fall in love with the characters that I make. And I'm like, oh, I like this character. Oh, I need to think this character is cool. Like that kind of a thing instead of just I'm telling a story is I realize that I'm very character based. Like there are movies that are plot based or TV series the same and others that are more like character driven. And the great movies that I love, the character is in itself something. So that's what I like to do.
That's what the whole thing is based on, basically.
Yeah. So, write some slasher psychological horror.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oof, that would be
Yes.
amazing. Yes, yeah, for sure. For
Finally.
1000%.
Finally.
Finally.
Because
That's
in
what-
Latvia, no one has done that before. So we have to be careful with this idea. Someone might steal it.
The Latvians are too lazy. You go and do it, and then call me back. If they do it, I'm gonna be
Good
so
luck.
pissed. I'm gonna be like, the only time that they wanted to do something was
Yeah.
to steal your idea. No, like I think, yeah, I those ideas are really cool. That's a great idea. I would have to see the angle, like how does it happen? Like what's her? But yeah,
What's
like,
her reasoning? I will tell
yeah,
you what's
and
her.
how how does she do it? Yeah, like because in the you know, like how is the yeah, now I forgot the name. How's the name of the American Psycho character? I forgot it. Patrick Bateman.
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick Bateman is, you know, he's strong. He grabs like some girl, beats them, this and that. How would that happen from the side of a woman?
Yeah, because also this is what I'm very passionate about, because mostly you see male characters in those roles.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, the Netflix show You.
Yeah.
The Joe Goldberg. You know, he's
Yeah.
the freak. There is a character who also is the female version of him, but still, I would love to make something that's like female protagonist killer or you know, villain,
Yeah.
because usually it's men,
Yeah, because in reality it's also usually men.
because
Yeah.
in reality
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
but let's switch it up.
No,
Let's
No, no.
spice it up for a
For
little
sure,
bit.
1000%. 1000%. I mean, okay,
Yay!
then okay, that's a good question that we left to the other. If you had, this is a question that I've been asking all day because today I was teaching. Give me 3 movies that you really like. What are you watching more right now? TV shows or movies?
Right now, movies, and I'm watching currently The Golden Bachelor, which is a reality TV show. Let me tell you about this. I'm very passionate about this.
Please.
This is my guilty pleasure, you know. So there is the franchise of Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Okay.
Probably have seen something like
Yes,
that.
yes.
They have so many seasons, like 29 or something. I don't know. Now they are casting Golden Bachelors and Golden Bachelorettes. So people who are in their 70s or 60s.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And it's the best thing I have ever seen. It's not like the farmers looking for a wife kind of thing. It's like people who are old and lonely, who has lost their partners, for example. They still fall in love, and it's so cute. Oh my God, it's really cute.
Do
Whatever.
they have sex while they're in the show?
No.
You're
No.
sure?
No.
Because I remember in The Bachelor seeing like, oh, like they would have like date nights.
It's
And-
Candace Sweets.
or something like this. And I remember that you would know that, yeah, well, yesterday was a special day. And we would all be like, yeah, well, they fucked.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, if it's in the Golden Bachelor also happening. But is that, so right now is one guy selecting a bunch of women or the
Yeah. I have to watch the finale tonight or tomorrow.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
The Golden Bachelor. Okay.
Yeah. No, but I can't finish with that.
Okay, thank you.
So what else?
But having said that, I will check it because it sounds interesting. It's a good pitch.
It's also
It's gonna be different.
no, but it's very fun and relaxing to
Okay,
watch. It's
okay.
really funny.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
it's not just like a bachelor who's you know, very cocky, dating 30 women. You know.
Okay.
And most of them are probably there for the screen time anyway.
Yeah.
But it's really cute. But what else? I have been watching a lot of Martin Scorsese movies lately.
Okay. Which one?
And I think the latest one was the one that I saw. I actually saw his docuseries.
Okay.
I love documentaries and I love watching how movies are made. My favorite movie is actually behind the scenes of
Of other movies.
other movies. Yeah, I love that, and I actually am very excited about watching behind the scenes than the whole movie. And also lately, I have been watching movies and reading the books. Like I read Da Vinci Code For example, I read Da Vinci Code for the first time, and I didn't watch the movie yet. So I read the book in 4 days, like the whole thing.
Wow.
And I was sick at the time. That's why I finished it so early. But then I watched the movie, and I'm like, if I didn't read the book, I would be so lost right now, because it's, it's so thrilling to know every single detail that goes into those 600 pages, and then you see it on the screen for 1 hour and 30 minutes, and you're like, how did they come up with this? How will they show this part of the book? It's so interesting. So I have been doing that lately.
I have a recommendation for you to do with that.
Yes.
Is most probably you have seen the Fight Club.
Yes.
The book is amazing.
It's on my reading list.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And the best scene of the book is not in the movie. And it's the last scene. So you would love the book.
Yes.
And I think the book, I've done that very few times, that I've read the movie and read the book and seen the movie. And in the Fight Club, what I like is that they almost are standalone things. They have such a created, different voice.
Yeah.
And I think it's because the writer that wrote the movie and David Fincher, they have such a particular voice that injected like a whole different dimension of personality. But the writer is absolutely amazing. The original book writer, that's Chuck Palahniuk or something like that is pronounced.
Okay, I can't wait.
And my favorite scene of the whole series is in the book, and it's the last scene, but they never made it into the movie. It's hilarious for me. It touched some vein, maybe. I've never heard anybody else said this, but for me it was like a different thing. And I was always a big fan of the movie. And when I read the book, I was like, oh, this was 1000% worth it. I also like to read scripts, especially the Tarantino scripts, and see his movies, because his scripts are different.
Yeah.
And he's just such a good writer. That is, again, a great thing. But you were telling me, Martin Scorsese, Golden, Bachelor,
Like
and we have one more.
So different things. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. No, but that talks about the spectrum of your personality, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
weird. It's
Interesting.
It's
Okay,
interesting.
and what else? What else? Give me another one. Another show or movie that you have been watching.
Well, it's not very lately, but something like Severance. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I know which one is it, but I haven't seen it. But okay.
What else? Well, maybe I will start rewatching Stranger Things, but I know it so well.
Commitment. Okay.
Yeah, it's too long probably because the new season is already in like a week maybe. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I've been so busy lately that I haven't had the time to watch anything that much. And yeah, the first thing that pops in my head is The Reverend.
Okay.
The Reverend.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of movies with Leo.
Okay. Leo fan. Good. That's good.
Yeah. It's a phase, I guess.
It's a phase. Well, he's good. He has great movies. And my favorite Martin Scorsese movie is The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
I love that movie.
That one I saw recently as well, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. A lot of Martin Scorsese movies. And then I watched the docuseries. Yeah. So inspiring. Oh my God. I recommend it.
Yeah.
It's just 3 episodes.
Is it on Netflix?
No, but you can find it on
somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't know where. That wink.
I can send you the link.
No, okay, I'll watch it. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, Katrina, thank you for coming. Sorry for all the technical mismatches that happened today, but we're testing new stuff. I think next time when we'll invite you here, we'll do this live.
Oh!
Yes.
No!
Yeah, it's a challenge because we have to be like this, knowing that somebody's watching. So we can
exposure therapy.
Exactly. Face your fears. But as always, it's great to talk to you. And well, let's. I think for me, the main thing with the podcast is I want to see all these conversations 10 years from now and see what we're doing. This is gonna be so exciting.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you for coming again.
Thank you for inviting me. It has been like a therapy session or a gossip session with a long haven't seen friend, you know.
Yes.
So yeah. It was really fun.
Okay. Cool. And guys, thank you for joining Santiago's Creative Journey podcast. I think that's the name. I already have forgotten it because I took a 2-month vacation for personal reasons. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.